Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to all my beloved S1C student lecture. Okay, lecture group S1C. Alright, so Alhamdulillah, we meet again for our second hour. Okay, same week, week 9, but this time we are second hour. Our first hour is on Monday. Okay, which teacher already start our first topic at part 1. Okay, about photosynthesis, the earlier part, right? Okay, now today teacher would like to continue my second part. Okay, so basically when mentioned about photosynthesis, okay, we have discover the first part of photosynthesis, which you need to understand photosynthesis pigment, okay, which involved in photosynthesis as a whole. Okay, class So, but before we proceed, teacher would like to recite a doa dulu. Okay, so for my Muslim student, we start with Al-Fatihah, and for my non-Muslim student, on your own way. Okay, Al-Fatihah. Okay, I can see Kabilashini, right? Hadir, good. Hanani, Fatin, Aida, Aisyah, Aimi, Bethany, Syaza, Ratika, Shida, Bihan, Rafi, Kuan Yu, Farhana, Dinesh. Okay, so S1CP4, S1CP5, please also drop your present. Okay, please make sure ataupun just drop your attendance on the live chat, right? Okay, teacher would like to earlier, okay, tell you that first the two things, a very good things, okay. Alhamdulillah, your UPS, your second UPS will be postponed to week 11. Okay, so I hope that is a good news for you, and it allow you to prepare better. Okay, so your UPS 2 will be held on week 11 class, which cover all the 4 topics, the 4 big topic, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, and as well as chapter 6. Okay, so make sure you get ready yourself for your UPS. Okay, so what am I going to share this afternoon class, right? Okay, actually teacher would like to, okay, overall, if you refer to our notes, okay, on page 1 to 1, okay, there are 5 subtopic under this photosynthesis. So this afternoon, teacher would like to continue with 6.2. Okay, as 6.3, sorry. Okay, 6.1 and 6.2, teacher consider we have done. Okay, so I'm preparing you all to get ready for next 6.3. Okay, so 6.4 and 6.5 you are going to discuss more detail during your tutorial class. Okay, class. So let's start our our class today. Okay, by looking at 6.3. Okay, I believe that you all dah baca okay, about this topic, right? Okay, when teacher mentioned about light, of course they will involve this. Okay, like teacher mentioned earlier class, so this is the sun, okay, the star, okay, the very important star in our life, yang menjadikan siang, right? Okay, so energy from the sunlight, right? Okay, so we are looking at how this light dependent reaction, okay, which involves cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So if teacher show this, of course, why you think that teacher show this organelle class? Okay, so as you all know, this organelle responsible, okay, this is chloroplast, am I right? Okay, earlier of our topic, you all dah kena tahu all the parts, okay, that involved in chloroplast, okay. So this is chloroplast, so the chloroplast responsible, okay, for in this process, class, Okay, so what are we going to learn? Okay, under this topic, we are going to discover, right, light dependent reaction. Teacher repeat the class, light dependent reaction. Okay, what do you understand by this light dependent reaction? Nama pun light, okay, light ataupun reaction yang bergantung kepada cahaya. So, kalau sebelum ini kamu dalam cellular respiration, okay, you all jumpa term phosphorylation. Okay, so in this topic, in this light dependent reaction, kamu akan jumpa satu term yang dipanggil photoactivation. Okay, photoactivation. I think maybe P4 and P5 the apa ni? Maybe for P4 and P5, Madam Ilani and juga Madam Rozana maybe dah cover this one. But I think make it as your revision or enhancement for your concept. Okay, for my P1, P2 and P3. Okay, so this is actually consider sharing session from teacher, so that after this during tutorial we just can direct discuss the tutorial question as well as our past year. Okay, so soon in class tomorrow, teacher will share we need to collect another collection for module essay and also for past year's question. Okay, so please alert with the updating yang teacher akan share nanti Okay, so when teacher mention photoactivation, ulang misalnya photoactivation, so scientists discover atau propose two system, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Okay, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Okay, so photosystem 1 and photosystem 2 is actually relate to what teacher mentioned sebelum ni, photon. Okay, kalau you still remember what is photon, refer balik my lecture part 1 Monday baru ni, where teacher already share with you. Okay, where you apply the physics concept here Right, okay, and as you all know, photo, everything all about cahaya, all about photo, all about light energy. So, water that involves a raw material also will undergo photolysis. Okay, water will break down with the energy from light energy from the sun. Okay, and as you can see again, you jumpa ni, the coenzyme. Okay, kalau dalam cellular respiration, you jumpa NADH, am I right? And also FADH2. Okay, so this is under chapter 5. Okay, but untuk chapter 6, the difference is sekarang ni ada satu P, NADPH. Okay, NADPH as a coenzyme. Okay, and also ini cikgu rasa kamu dah familiar, right? ATP. Okay, alright, kalau dalam cellular respiration tak ada photo you just belajar phosphorylation. Okay, am I right? But because this is light dependent reaction, light energy, so everything all about photoactivation, photosystem 1, photosystem 2, photolysis of water, photophosphorylation. Okay, so all about light energy, all about light So that's why you akan jumpa all penggunaan photo. Okay, photoactivation Right. So how this photosystem harvest light energy independent reaction? Okay, teacher would like teacher mention in class ni photon. Okay, like teacher mentioned earlier. Okay, we have all sorts of pigment molecule, pigment chlorophyll molecule which absorb a photon of light. Okay, so when this chlorophyll able to absorb this photon, okay, it will transfer this energy from one molecule, pigment molecule, to another pigment molecule. So that is how it works. Okay, kelas ni kamu tengah belajar apa ni kelas? Tengah belajar how they absorb the light energy in term of photon. Okay, and how this photon, this light energy, is harvested in the photosystem that involve two type of photosystem. Okay, so as you all can see, the main chlorophyll here, the main chlorophyll which involved in absorption of light energy is the chlorophyll A. Okay, and tolong kelas chlorophyll A ini hero Okay, the center of everything. That's why chlorophyll A, we label it as a reaction center complex. Cikgu ulang sekali kelas Okay, chlorophyll A is a reaction center complex. Okay, so how it works How does this light energy work? So this is the diagram that teacher nak you all nampak kelas So you can see on page 129, okay. So 129 from your notes, okay, it shows the terminology. Okay, so ada dua stages So this afternoon teacher nak bincang about light stages light dependent reaction. Okay, and as you can see, what is a photo system? Okay, sebut saja photo mean photo light. Okay, system means something a group, right? Macam kamu belajar cell, tissue, organ So system means referring to photosynthesis is a light harvesting cluster. Cluster tu mean apa kelas? Group. Okay, it's a group a cluster. Okay, cluster of what? Cluster of photosynthetic pigment. Okay, so as you can see here kelas So yang tengah-tengah ni reaction center. This is the main one. Okay, so ini photosystem kelas Photosystem apa kelas? A cluster of a light harvesting cluster of photosynthetic pigment. Okay, all these yang aku nampak ni. Okay, are organized with protein and other molecule. Where you can find this? You can find this in the thylakoid membrane of chloroplast. Kalau kita tengok si thylakoid like teacher mentioned earlier class So if teacher draw this one, what is this class? This is thylakoid. Okay, so where does this light dependent reaction occur? Dekat membrane thylakoid ni. Membrane ni this is membrane dia. So banyak-banyak thylakoid akan jadi granum. Okay, granum satu ni granum satu thylakoid, dua thylakoid, tiga thylakoid tiga thylakoid jadi granum. Okay, and then another thylakoid stack So dua granum jadi grana So that is how you understand. So when teacher sebut photosystem, it's actually a cluster of light harvesting photosynthetic pigment. Okay, so this is cikgu ambil gambar ni lagi. Kalau compare in our books, dia guna gambar yang tu So sama je konsep dia. Okay, so it's the thylakoid membrane. So this is a photon like teacher mentioned just now. So this photon will strike into the photosynthetic pigment. Okay, until it reach the reaction center, which is chlorophyll A. Okay, chlorophyll A adalah reaction center out of the pigment yang lain Okay, so we have two type of kalau you all tengok kelas sebenarnya we have two type of photosystem. Okay, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Right, so you can see here kelas photosystem 1 okay, and photosystem 2. Okay, so namanya kalau ikut 1 and 2 sepatutnya 1 lah dulu kan. Okay, this is the secret about it kelas Okay, so before that teacher would like you to to take notes, right? About the concept of electron acceptor. Okay, electron acceptor. Okay, sama macam NAD plus. Okay, kalau dalam cellular special sama dengan NAD plus. But in this case, okay, yang akan jadi primary electron acceptor is the chlorophyll A. Okay, chlorophyll A akan capture by the okay. So the reaction acetylation from the reaction center chlorophyll A is captured by daripada chlorophyll A nanti dia akan pass electron to this primary electron acceptor okay, memorize that. Okay, so that is where the process of photoactivation of chlorophyll occur. Okay, photoactivation ataupun dipanggil juga photoexcitation of electron, also same. Okay, chlorophyll tadi ada its own electron. So siapa nak terima elektron? Kalau dalam selular, oksigen is the final electron acceptor. Am I right class Okay, tapi dalam photosynthesis, we have a term what we call as a primary electron acceptor, PEA. Okay, so these are all the lists that you must have when you want to explain about light dependent reaction. Ada berapa list kelas kena ada? Ada 10. Right, so the first term that you need to have in mind is antenna complex. Teacher ulang kelas antenna complex. Chlorophyll A, which also can be known as reaction center. Okay. Primary electron acceptor atau special nama dia adalah pheophytin. Right, primary receptor. Okay, kalau sebelum ni dalam cellular respiration, you have to memorize all the complex molecule that involved in ETC, right? Okay, so same goes to the light dependent reaction where you memorize plastoquinone. Okay, cytochrome complex and plastocyanin. Okay, PQ. Okay, so yang ni ada reason ni kan, kenapa cikgu bezakan color 4, 5, 6 ini there is a reason why these three cikgu berikan warna biru Okay, next we move to peridoxin, NADP+, right? NADP+, kalau you remember cellular expression is NAD+, NAD+. Okay, ini ialah chapter 5, okay? But in photosynthesis, we use NADP+. Okay, kalau you masih ingat lagi dalam ETC, NADH will involve NADH reductase. Am I right, class? So, in this photosynthesis, NADP+ akan involve NADP reductase, an enzyme that catalyze nanti, okay? And last but not least is photolysis of water. So, these are the 10 terms that you have in your list in order for you to understand better about the light-dependent reaction. Okay, now let's see. Slowly kelas jangan panik Banyaknya benda cikgu nak tahu term tak? Ya betul banyak benda tapi actually kalau you duduk pembelajar, you sorting, you will understand. Photophosphorylation. Okay, now let's kalau dalam selular you tak ada foto kamu terus phosphorylation. Am I right class? Okay, so Amira, Sofia, Nur Anissa, Adriana, Puan, Najiha hadir. Okay, good. Okay, so cuba tengok photophosphorylation is actually ada dua jenis pula. Ada yang non-cyclic, ada yang cyclic. So apa beza dua-dua ni? Dua-dua melibatkan light dependent reaction but how they differ? Okay, they differ in term of this one class. Okay, NADPH and oxygen. Right, okay, and also involved in what teacher mentioned just now, the light harvesting cluster. Okay, the photosystem, light harvesting cluster is the, photosystem is a light harvesting cluster of photosynthetic pigment. Okay, so siapa yang absorb the photon, yang akan harvest the photon. Okay, so it's a pigment. The group of pigment, cluster of photosynthetic pigment. Okay. So, kalau non-cyclic, dia akan involve the two photosystem. Photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. But cyclic hanya satu je. Okay, only PS1. Okay, electron flow in non-cyclic, whereas for cyclic flow is cyclic. Alright, so this is where the big difference. Okay, so kalau kamu ingat dalam cellular respiration, okay, we tak stresskan lah electron donor So, but in photophosphorylation, kita akan stresskan the electron donor is water. Right? And the last electron acceptor is NADP+. Okay, kalau dalam selular, oxygen the final electron acceptor. But in cyclic, the electron are flow back to the P700. Okay. Actually, bila tengok ni, mesti kamu kata apa pening ni cikgu Macam mana nak faham ni? Okay, let's explore one by one so that you can dapat the whole idea of it. Okay? So, teacher tunjuk kat sini dalam nota kita dia bagi step by step first, they start with non-cyclic. Okay, and then after that dia the page 132 kalau tengok kat one page 132. Okay, page 132 dia bagi kamu kepada step with involve for non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Am I right class? Okay, sampailah page 134. Okay, and then after that followed by cyclic photophosphorylation bawah tu. Okay, so most of the time, the plant prefer to undergo the PS non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay, non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So, like teacher mentioned earlier, when sebut saja non-cyclic, okay, it involve two photosystem. Okay, alright class, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Okay, just have a look for a while. Okay, PS2 always sometimes labeled by P680 and PS1 labeled by P700. So where do you think teacher get this number? Okay, atau where do you think do you think that scientists get this number? Okay, whatever it is, you have to go back to the concept of spectrum of light that we have discussed before this. Okay, actually we have a very narrow cahaya visible light, RGB, red, green, blue. Okay, so as teacher ada tanya kamu dulu on Monday why you see green, okay, because actually green is the wavelength of light that reflects around 500 kan. Cuk ingat lagi Aish bagi kan, around 500 like that, right? So apa yang pigment absorb? Okay, pigment absorb 700 and 680. So you may refer to our page 128, right? Okay, of our notes, okay, in order for you to see the class, the absorption spectrum of chlorophyll. Okay, so as you can see there, 680, right? Paling tinggi top dia adalah 680 dan paling top ini yang apa tu satu lagi ialah 700. Okay, so this what is the number atau photon yang absorb. Okay, so like teacher mentioned again class, when you jumpa je ni dalam chemistry, you all akan tahu redox reaction means, okay, remember this formula kan, Ger and atau Liu. Ger means gain electron, they go under reduction. Lost electron, they undergo oxidation. Okay, so far boleh ikut kelas cikgu nampak ada 30. Kalau ikut chat cikgu ni 31 orang je yang hadir ni. Mana lagi yang lain ni pelajar cikgu, come on suppose teacher ada 94 students with me. Right, okay. Before I teacher forget, on Monday 31st teacher akan dipantau okay, oleh kita akan ada pemantau. So I hope everybody will get ready for that okay, so there will be a few form yang teacher nak you all fill up nanti. Okay, alright. So this is how the non-cyclic electron flow take part, okay, atau shows. Okay, so please bear in mind class, maybe you wonder why P, the reaction center P60 labeled by photosystem 2 and then P700 labeled by photosystem 1. Sedangkan as you can see, value 680 lagi lagi rendah Okay, tapi actually in the concept of physics, lagi pendek wavelength, lagi banyak tenaga. Okay, so that's why 680 take place first, right, in this photophosphorylation ataupun photoactivation compared to P700. So why the name? Kenapa P680 jadi nombor 2 bukan nombor 1? Okay, kalau you all rajin, you all try to Google and search. Okay, actually these two photosystem discovered by two different scientists. Okay, so agak-agak kamu mana dulu discover? Photosystem 1 P700 ke atau photosystem 2 P680? Okay, cikgu nak tengok you all give your comment ataupun leave your comment atau give your answer on the live chat. Okay, cikgu repeat balik kelas between photosystem 1 where the reaction center ataupun absorption of photon is P700, okay, 700 where we label it as photosystem 1, whereas in this one is photosystem 2 680. Which one do you think discovered dulu by scientists? Photosystem 1 ke photosystem 2? Okay, teacher nak you all, cikgu tunggu kelas you all respond in my live chat. Okay, teacher tunggu and waiting for your answer. Okay, again teacher repeat, which one come first ataupun which one scientist discover first, P700 ke P680? Okay, cikgu nak tengok jawapan kamu. Okay, please respond class so that teacher know that you are in my class. Okay, I'm still waiting. So far no one lagi yang reply. I'm still waiting. Ratika ke, okay, Rafi, Aish ke, 680 dulu ke 700 yang discover by scientist? Okay, cuba kamu fikir sejenak Okay, Nabila dah jawab P700. Okay, so yes. Okay, actually kelas ni, why P700 ni dilabelkan sebagai P1, photosystem 1. Okay, actually scientist discover dulu P700. Okay, after that, after scientists have discover this P700, then another scientist discover this P680. Okay, so which one will come first class? 680 ke P700 dulu? Okay, of course, kalau you tengok if you understand the concept of photon, so of course 680 akan travel dulu compare to 700. Okay, cuma lama labeling tu ialah because of scientists that discover them. Okay, then maybe you tanya, cikgu, adakah dalam thallic membrane, okay, in thallic membrane, adakah dia tunjuk macam ni? Okay, actually class this is another discovery from apa ni? From scientists okay, discovery from scientists where they come up with this Z diagram. They call this sebagai Z diagram okay. So why they call this sebagai Z diagram and menang kelas menang Nobel Prize tau okay, why they panggil this sebagai Z diagram? Because okay, it helps student to understand better about the reaction, the non-cyclic electron flow. Okay, electron flow class so we can see how the electron flow from water. Kenapa cikgu kata water class? Just now, electron, the first electron donor tadi ialah apa? Anyone? Sebut apa? Tulis balik dalam live chat. The first electron donor is water Okay, so let's fill up this blank space. What do you think will be the first the blank one number dan teacher label number 2 ni? Okay, so we start here class so this will be PS2 ataupun P680. Okay, so this is the photon dextride. So what is this class? This is all the antenna complex. What teacher mentioned kali kelas ada 10 list tadi kan. Okay, so this is antenna complex. Okay, so what do you can found under antenna complex? Antenna complex you can found all the photosynthetic cluster of photosynthetic pigment. That's why kita panggil photosystem. Light harvesting photosynthetic pigment. Okay, so which also can be known as photosystem and it involve antenna complex. So as you can see here, okay, when the light photon absorbed by the chlorophyll, okay, the light energy will transfer from one pigment to another pigment until it reach the reaction center, which is chlorophyll A. Class chlorophyll A right, so this kalau you tengok kat sini and then this is primary electron acceptor PEA okay, what is this three? Okay, if you remember tadi just now, okay, ni ialah photolysis of water okay, photolysis of water. So actually if you understand class the 10 yang teacher share dengan kamu tadi the 10 tengok balik. Okay, the 10 list of this one the 10 terms that you need to know. Antenna complex, chlorophyll A, okay, is the reaction center, primary electron acceptor, Okay, plus 2 quinone, cytochrome complex. Okay, so the blue color, the number 4, 5, 6 is actually what you need to fill up under electron transport chain. Okay, plus 2 quinone, cytochrome complex, and plus 2 cyanine. Okay, and then after photosystem 1 is a pyridoxine and ADP plus, and also an ADP plus reductase, right? Okay, so everything kalau you dapat 10 tu, you all just fill in this color. So this is the photosynthesis of water. Okay, photosystem 2 tadi. Okay, and then the primary electron acceptor. Okay, so what is PQ? PQ just nice. Kalau kalau you tengok dalam nota kita, is a plus 2 quinone. Okay, ada nota you nampak. Tapi itulah dia kecil sangat tu kan. Okay, then after that, this one is a cytochrome complex, and then PC. Given in the given in our notes. Right, okay, muka surat 133 kalau kamu nak tengok. Okay, plus 2 quinone, cytochrome complex, and plus 2 cyanine. Say it's PC na plus 2 cyanine. Okay, so this is a series of redox reaction which involve ETC, and it will produce ATP. Okay, if you understand the concept, sama je dalam cellular respiration. Sebut saja ETC, mungkin ada chemiosmosis. So chemiosmosis akan hasilkan ATP. Okay, so this is actually a very okay, as you can see class, this is again another way of, so it's showing it. So this is photon. Okay, so how does ataupun how you explain class. So you can explain step by step. Okay, apa tu? Photon akan actually teacher nak you bear in mind 680 dengan 700 taklah beza banyak sangat Okay, photon 680 sampai dulu. After that later will followed by 700. Right, okay, and when photon strike this antenna complex, strike this antenna complex atau antenna pigment antenna complex, so dia akan pass that photon to the chlorophyll A reaction center. So we consider now these two photosystem become activated, photoactivated. So as you all see class, chlorophyll kalau tak ada cahaya dia tak excited. Okay, tetapi bila dia dapat a lot of energy, you bayangkan kamu kalau ada banyak energy kan kamu terlebih extra excited kan. Sama juga dengan chlorophyll. So when this chlorophyll A, okay, terima this electron, terima this photon, dia absorb dapat photon tadi. You bayangkan kelas semua pigment akan pass all the photon to the chlorophyll A atau reaction center. So bayangkan dia banyak tak banyak tenaga dia akan banyak energy kan, right? Okay, so dia akan jadi photoactivated and energize the electron. Okay, so energize electron tadi will release from the reaction center, and what molecule that will accept this electron, we call it a primary electron acceptor. Okay, primary electron acceptor. So now this primary electron acceptor, kalau dalam chapter cellular respiration kita belajar tentang apa? Electron acceptor, the NAD plus. Okay? So this primary electron acceptor ada electron. Okay, when the concept is redox reaction class. Okay, so oxidize Leo, reduce G. So primary electron acceptor akan oxidize. So bila oxidize mean apa kelas? Leo, losing its electron. So losing its electron, siapa yang akan terima? It will undergo the series of electron transport chain here. Okay, here electron transport chain. Okay, it involves the electron transport chain. So electron will pass. Okay, primary electron acceptor oxidize. Okay, will be accepted by the primary electron acceptor. Okay, and this plus quinone oxidize. Okay, reduce. So this will produce ATP. Okay, so this is the pathway to produce ATP. Okay, photosynthetic electron from PS2 pass along the ETC. Okay, and it will produce ATP via chemiosmosis. So in this photosynthesis, dia tak repeat lagi kelas the same step what we learned during cellular respiration, because the mechanism is similar. Okay, similar on oxidative phosphorylation. So that's why in chapter 6, they consider you understand dah, dah faham. Okay, so now next to PS2, PS1. Okay, so kalau PS2 tadi, this is the pathway, the ETC pathway. So now the PS2, this is the ETC pathway. Okay, so this electron are passed from ETC to NADP+. What teacher mentioned in the class, NADP+ will be the electron acceptor. So it will reduce to produce NADPH. Ingat kelas reduce means gain electron. So gain electron, reduce. Okay. Jadi elektron tadi akan pass to the NADP+ to become NADPH. Okay, so why we need this electron? Okay, for information class, we need this electron later for Kelvin cycle in order to produce glucose. That is what the intention of photosynthesis. Able to synthesis its own food class. Okay. So, as you all can see class, PS2 akan hilang elektron. So, siapa yang akan cover elektron yang hilang daripada PS2? So, water water will replace. Right? So, the photolysis of water will split. Photolysis ni means splitting of water. Okay, with the aid of photon. Photon apa kelas? Okay, a bucket of energy from the sun. Okay, so with this photon, water will split into its hydrogen ion and electron, as well as electron and also oxygen. Okay, so the hydrogen ion, as you all know, it will apply the concept of chemiosmosis, what we have learned before this class during the oxidative phosphorylation. Okay, so in this case, during photolysis of water, oxygen will be the byproduct here. Okay, so where does this electron pergi mana? So electron inilah yang akan stabilize the chlorophyll A in the photosystem 2 yang just now release the excited electron to the primary electron acceptor. So far boleh ikut cikgu kelas right? Okay, so the main objective of the non-cyclic photophosphorylation is actually nak hasilkan ATP. Why? Because we need this ATP nanti untuk Kelvin cycle. Okay, we want to invest this ATP in Kelvin cycle. Okay, and also we need the NADPH as a reducing agent. Why reducing agent? Because NADPH ni contain electron. Okay, it's contain electron. So nanti kita nak tengok how this NADPH as a reducing agent will pass the electron to during the Kelvin cycle. Okay, so this is important. This two is very important. To prepare for the next dependent. Sorry, the next independent reaction ataupun independent from the light. Okay, so that one is cyclic. Non-cyclic. Now, teacher nak move to cyclic photophosphorylation. So far boleh ikut cikgu kelas So if you have any question, please leave in the chat box so that teacher know. If you want me to repeat certain part, okay, please tell me that you want me to repeat, or any question teacher will try to answer. Okay, and we discuss together. Okay, so far boleh cikgu kelas So apa masuk kat pendapat tadi non-cyclic lah? Non-cyclic means start with water, photolysis of water, and up with the formation of NADPH. Okay, so on the way of the metabolic pathway, dia akan hasilkan apa kelas? ATP. Okay, ATP and NADP. Ini adalah dua benda yang kita nak untuk gunakan nanti dalam Kelvin cycle. Okay, alright. So next, it's already 4:20, 4:08. Okay, so we settle our topic under this apa ni kelas? light dependent reaction, okay, by looking at the cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay, so actually kan class, my tips lah for you to understand. Chapter 5, Chapter 6 is a fact. Okay, apa masuk fact class? Dalam biology, kalau fakta, dia takkan berubah. Itulah dia. Okay, it will stay as a fact. So, bila fact, senang untuk kamu. Okay, ambil balik the whole pathway. But now, we just focus on P700. Letak tepi dulu photosynthesis photosystem 2 kelas Okay, kalau kamu tengok kat sini, okay, pathway photosystem 2 tadi kamu block, maksudnya tak involve. Okay, and then tengok pada ETC, electron transport chain that involve from P2 to P1 So, kalau you tengok on the way, when the primary electron acceptor, which have a high energy that accept the electron, it will pass to the plastoquinone, right? Okay. So, but plastoquinone dalam cyclic tak involve. Okay, class So, then you wonder, kenapa tiba-tiba adalah berlaku cyclic photophosphorylation? Okay, again, teacher mention in class non-cyclic is common. It's an ordinary process. Cyclic ini jarang-jarang. Okay. Dia hanya berlaku under certain condition. In our notes dia mention. You may refer to one page 134. Okay. Under certain condition. Okay. Dia macam kamu lah. Okay. Ikut jalan lurus kan. Kan kata ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Kalau main muslim tahu lah kan ikut jalan lurus. Okay, tapi ada yang nakal kan ikut jalan belakang kan. Okay, jalan sesat. So elektron ni sama juga there is a condition where this electron daripada kamu tengok kat sini kelas daripada primary electron acceptor, sepatutnya dia akan undergo pergi ke ferredoxin kalau ikutkan. Tapi ada pula yang patah balik. Okay, reverse pula So instead of pass this primary electron acceptor from P7, okay, supposedly to pass to ferredoxin as a normal pathway. Tapi tak normalnya dia pergi pass dekat alternative pathway Okay, dia ambil jalan belakang alternative pathway. Right? So apa alternative pathway ni kelas Okay, instead of passing to ferredoxin okay, under photosystem 1, okay, this electron cycle okay, this electron akan dia akan pergi kepada ferredoxin yang form photosystem 2. Boleh faham cikgu kelas Okay, ini ferredoxin photosystem 1 sepatutnya yang normal pathway, tapi this cyclic, nama pun cyclic So, dia pergi ikut pathway belakang ni. Right? Okay, ikut hantar ke peridoxin. So, dia tak libat plastoquinone So, dia involve peridoxin here and then dia transfer the electron to cytochrome complex. Okay? And then, cytochrome complex akan pass to plastocyanin. Okay, and as long as the way the electron pass the ETC, ATP akan terhasil lah. Okay, and then this electron akan balik pula kepada photosystem 1. Okay, electron akan return to the photosystem 1. Okay, and in this case, ada tak NADPH hasil? Tak ada, no NADPH Because NADPH mesti ikut laluan betul. Laluan ordinary laluan. But this one, dia ikut jalan belakang. So, jalan belakang tak ada NADPH. So, that's why dipanggil cyclic. Ini cyclic kelas yang cikgu tunjuk ni. Okay, dia cyclic kat sini je. Tapi, good thing about cyclic, dia hasilkan juga ATP. Right? Okay. So, as a summary, as you can see, cyclic dia berlaku kat sini yang kuning ni kelas Okay, so electron from here sepatutnya electron. So, electron from primary electron acceptor, kalau ikut ordinary, dia akan pergi sini. Okay, tapi elektron kat sini dia akan cari jalan lain belakang. Elektron ni dia sangat excited teruja. So instead of ferredoxin laluan pathway yang normal, dia ikut alternative way belakang ni. Okay. And then it will transfer to cytochrome C cytochrome C will transfer to PC. Okay, during this time dia akan hasilkan chemoosmosis as well yang akan belajar. So it will back to P1 So this is cyclic. Tu cikgu nak kamu faham. Okay, this is cyclic cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay, so this one cikgu dah terangkan for cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay, so this is the differences between cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay, so if teacher ask you, then now you nampak kelas apa beza cyclic and non-cyclic in term of PS1 and PS2 yang involved. Okay, non-cyclic photolysis water take place, tapi cyclic tak ada no photolysis of water. Okay, and for cyclic tak ada oksigen yang terlibat, tapi ni oksigen involved during photolysis of water. Okay, no pH is the disease, electron is cycled back to the reaction center, but non-cyclic electron does not return to reaction center. Nama pun non-cyclic, meaning electron tu that's it after dia pass dah kepada NADPH, that's it. Cyclic dia akan turn back pass the PS1, right? Okay, so okay, as you all know, same like in mitochondria. Okay, so the chemoosmosis is sama juga. The concept is to generate ATP that involve transfer of electron along ETC and using protons. Okay, the proton motif force. The concept proton motif force sama je dalam what we have discussed during mitochondria during the cellular respiration, right? Okay, so this is how the chemiosmosis theory look like. It shows how it works. Okay, it involves also the ATP synthesis. The ATP synthesis. So same goes to chloroplast. This is under mitochondria. This is a complex. So this is dalam chloroplast. Okay. So dalam chloroplast, the H plus accumulationnya dalam stroma. Cuma dalam mitochondria, the accumulation of H plus dalam interspace membrane. Okay, so this is another diagram to show accumulation of proton in thylakoid lumen. Thylakoid lumen. Okay, so I think that's all for our class today. Just nice ngam-ngam. Right, so our teacher will share you the link for attendance. Okay, and please make sure you fill up the link attendance. Okay, class. Teacher will stop sharing. Okay, and back to you. Okay, so nanti okay, so consider this afternoon teacher dah settle with light dependent reaction and a beginning. So during tutorial next week kita akan pulun untuk habiskan 6.4 Kelvin cycle as well as 6.5 the CAM and C4 plants. Okay, class. So thank you, class. Okay, see you next week. Oh, Monday tak ada kuliah sebab kamu dah cuti Tapi to you teacher nak you bear in mind, kita kena ganti kuliah tu and also the tutorial my P3 and my P2. Okay, we have to replace that time because nanti kau tak cukup. So just get alert bila cikgu nak buat kelas ganti. Okay, kelas So thank you, class. Bye. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tomorrow make sure ingat ada kelas, you all still ada kelas. Tapi bukan bio lah kan? Okay, so okay, bye. See you. Thank you. Okay, I'll share you the link for attendance. Okay, bye.